Hello and welcome or welcome back. Today we're just going to be playing some more Killing Floor 2 and it's going to be on Community Map, a variant. It's got two other versions of it. I really actually enjoy this map, but we're going to do the basic one, the pit, and yeah, probably talk about some stuff like always. But before we get into that, if that sounds fun or interesting to you at all, I would consider contacting your local hospital. But before you do that, consider subscribing, liking, sharing the video. Leave a comment. Dislike it if you dislike it already. That's all good too. And we'll get right into it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I never play as Dar. He's kind of annoying. I always kind of looked at Dar as being, if there was like a kid playing this game, that's who they would pick, Dar. The robots. Damn, no warm-ups for me. Bam. Huh. They're just fucking spawning across the map. Oh, I wasn't expecting it. I just kind of popped it. Like that one. Nice. Gotcha, beastie. Yep. Cool.
Break time's over. Get back to work. More Zeds inbound.
Yeah, so I wake up this morning and check things out like I normally do, you know, on the channel and stuff. The bloat just fucking.
Taking you down.
Did he fall to his death? That shit's funny as hell. I saw him hit. I didn't see where he fell from. That is pretty good, not gonna lie. I like that. That's funny. Oop, got caught on a log. Yeah, so I do that, right? And right away, you know, I see I got a couple comments, and I'm like, oh shit, what did I say? Because it's like, I'm not that, obviously, you know, you see how big of a channel this is. This is really pretty tiny. So to have more than maybe one comment could mean like, okay, this guy is either a fucking idiot or he said something stupid or, you know what I mean, bad take, whatever. It's actually very kind people. And that was a very pleasant surprise, you know. More someone suggesting to do shorts. And, you know, that's something I've thought about. It's not that I don't know how to do it. It's more or less just like, I don't watch shorts. So I don't know. Oh, shit. I wasn't paying attention. I don't watch shorts. So I don't know what, like, the best bits really would be or you know, I don't know how long it should be. I know that there's like a maximum length already, but it's just like, do people watch when they're watching a short? Do they watch the whole thing, or do they only watch like 30 seconds? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know these analytics. Maybe I just gotta try it, which I probably will. It's just like I already hate hearing myself talk as it is, so having to go back through
Last one.
and listen to that shit
For resupply.
really is like unappealing to me, but I get it, and you know, it's good advice. I mean, even though like I said, it's not like I haven't thought about it already. It's very nice, very kind advice, you know, and people that are like more encouraging, right? And I like that. That's cool, you know. I mean, I deal with negative shit the same way, I suppose. You know what I mean? Just kind of compartmentalize that, because there are just going to be people out there that want to get to you. You know what I mean? But then
Only
there are
this
like
much time.
decent
Make your
people that
choices.
you kind of forget about, that you forget are actually there, because there's just kind of a shitload of negative everywhere. So again, thank you for that. Thank you. It's just, you know, it's cool.
More Zeds on the scope.
It's very nice
That
when
was mes amis.
you are this size, you know. Like, I ain't nothing big. I may never get that, and that's fine. I understand that. Sometimes it's just not in the cards for everybody. Sometimes you're just not entertaining enough, and that's fine. Damn. He's gonna try and self-destruct. When they run at you like that, when the husk just starts darting at you like that, that means he's probably low on health and he's gonna try and just take you out with an explosion. If you don't know already. Yeah, and then there was another, which is really funny, because at first I'm like, this person was like, and I just laughed after I realized it, but it was like, he was like, I don't know why YouTube recommended me, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then it was like, you know, then it was another nice one, you know, but I'm glad, breath of fresh air, new content, yada, that kind of thing. And then they started actually talking about what the video was about, which is actually, like, nice. You know, they commented, because I was talking about Concord. They talked about that and how Sony fumbled Helldivers 2. And I forgot about, I mean, I didn't forget about that. It was just before, I'm almost out of ammo. It was just before I started really doing this, you know. So, I don't know, I just didn't think to really talk about it. Oh, it's a fucking...
Good for you.
Yeah, so I didn't really think to even really mention or talk about that, but it's just like, yeah, I forgot that there's been some
Come and get your tools of trade.
pretty good fumbles. We'll just fucking load up, huh? Some pretty, they've had some pretty good fumbles recently, just in the gaming industry, right? Like, Helldivers 2 was just something. I remember when that came out, like, I don't have a good enough, like, my computer's just too old to be able to run something like that. So being able to, so watching it was fun, even, you know, it's a good game to watch, you know, and that's something really good, very streamable or whatever, you know. And just like the physics in it are fun, you know, like you see people just like throwing their bodies around and stuff, and like it just seemed like a fun new like concept and stuff, you know. And then they tried that whole, or then they did that whole thing. I don't know, did they go back? I don't think they did. Did they go back on it for that game? With the, like, the country bands and stuff like that? I see, I should look into it before I, it's all coming back to me. See, I didn't talk about it on the, in any other video before this, so. It's kind of like, I haven't had to think about it in a while. But then he got me thinking about it. Or whoever the person that commented, you know, whoever they may be. But, yeah, because then it had, like, you had to have your, even on Steam on PC, you had to have your PSN account linked and all this shit, and people don't like that, obviously. There's lots of reasons. Sony gets hacked annually. It's like, it's a part of their business model at this point. It's Sony. Your shit's not safe with us.
Perfect. Maintain the area's security.
Oh, this one, it does have a... I forgot about that. I think there's one on the inside, too. I just don't get it. Why protect these areas? Is it like a supply drop we don't know about? That we don't benefit from? Well, I guess you benefit with experience and dash, but... Oh. Oh. Huh. Oh, I love the nail gun. The HRG nail gun, to be specific. Because the other one's good. It's just really slow. Some of those nails went somewhere, you know? Yeah, I see that, dude. You say that after the fact.
Area remains unbreached.
What? Oh, shit. He didn't care, dude. He ate those fucking nails. I thought I pissed him off. Damn it. Careful of the chainsaw. Oh, motherfucker. And there's like, for some reason, no ammo drops anywhere on this. And this is why the SWAT. Because I suck at this game. And for some reason, that didn't even stun this guy. I always find... I always do this. Make the game look super difficult because I don't conserve... I talk and don't even pay attention to my damn ammo. But anyway. Yeah, I don't know, man. They've been doing this shit in... Oh, man. Like, what was it? Saints Row. The last Saints Row game. Which they gave away for free on Epic, I believe. I got that in my fucking Epic library. These guys are just falling and dying everywhere. But, yeah, no, that game was just, there's another, was that another dead bloat that just fucking splattered when he hit the ground? That's just funny. I was like, I knew that there was something there. Because I can't see those damn shimmers. Damn it. Haha, bitch. Damn, those went all around her. Ah. Yeah, it's funny how he like alerts you after it's already happened. Hey, brother. Yep.
Protect the area.
Yeah, they took Saints Row and co-opted it and ruined that, and then blamed the fans or the right-wing fans, the chuds, the bigots, just like with fucking like I don't know, Dustborn. They blamed everybody. I've seen the word chuds a lot, which I've always thought was hilarious because I watch Mr. Medicare. So I'm like, that's not insulting, really, man. You just kind of got to wear this shit with a badge of honor. Because most of the times, their little names and labels, like, actually every time, their names and labels, they mean absolutely fucking nothing. So. But yeah, Saints Row is shit. They even gave it away on Epic, and no one still played it. I didn't touch it. I already know what it is. It's a fucking buggy mess, for one. And then it's filled with just the most insufferable characters you can put in a game. with some of the dumbest mini games I've ever seen, with some of the funniest glitches, and just like incomplete areas. How can you release a game, especially? Oh man, my aim is off. A game like that. What I mean by like that, I mean a AAA game with an established IP. How can you replace a game like that with incomplete areas? You know, all the shit aside, incomplete areas. How? I don't get it. It's because it's based. It's because the hiring practices are all about diversity instead of merit.
Area remains unbreached.
I don't know. Stop hiring activists. If they could do their job, then they can do their job. But 9 times out of 10, they can't even do that. Haha. This one again, yeah. Oh no, it's back there.
Impressed. Your work was flawless. Time's up. Go
And it's
kill some
like,
Zeds.
and it's like nobody ever really wants to learn from their mistakes. It feels like in gaming, because then now you got Outlaw, that Star Wars Outlaws game. I know it's Ubisoft, a different developer, but still same kind of bullshit in it, right? It's like they just want to fail, it feels like. It's crazy, man. It's like if you fail hard enough at something, you can just write it off. Cuz look at like what Disney did. God, it's annoying. Dar is actually very annoying. If you're a Dar main, I don't mean to insult you, but he's annoying. Or there, I don't know. People are so butthurt over everything. Oops. Ooh, I knew that there was going to be one coming up on me. Oh, did you take my kill, bitch? Yeah, it's uncloaked now. I can tell you when you already see it. Ha! I fucking nailed him with it. Yeah, and Outlaws is just a laughable mess. The bugs are crazy. I hear that it's like overall like a halfway decent game, right? But then like the bugs, I mean, I'm sure everybody's seen that Asmongold clip with him just sticking inside the bush, and all of them are just hanging out. Like he's just coming out and stealth executing the enemy as they're sitting there, pretty much staring at him, talking about him. He's in the bush, but they're not doing anything about it. It's like they're coded to not be able to attack you when you're in the bush, right? It's like almost like what was it? I never played it, but it was Ghost of Tsushima, I think, where you could just like kill somebody and then just dip into a bush, and then they're like, oh, where'd he go? Or go up into a tree or something. They're like, oh, where'd he go? Oh no, you know, that kind of like they lose sight of you real fast. They're programmed to be the most like fucking stupid bots ever. I could be wrong with the game. I don't know. Because I never played Ghost of Tsushima, so. But I'm just thinking. I'm just trying to think of a game that had that mechanic in it that was somewhat recent, and I'm pretty sure it's that one. If I'm wrong, scream at me in the comments below. It's fine. It's all welcome. Ah, up by the chair. I thought it was down below. Oh, you motherfuckers. You're coming out of there. I wish you could do like now would be a good time to have the bombardier or like any drone really. I just don't have any of the DLC weapons. But to have it just right there, because that's the only way they can come in. Shoot the bitch. Is that what they said? Is that what you just said? Who says that? I know that Dar just said... Oh, what the fuck? I know Dar just uses the other character's voice lines. I just can't remember.
We did good, guys.
Fantastic work. Area remains unbreached.
He's twitching. Still moving. Oh my god, I hate that so much. I need to get a new mouse, I think. Make sure there's no damn stalker. Alright. My aim's getting worse as it goes on, you see? Yeah, I think I said it before. It's like a lot of developers are... They just keep taking what they want to work in the games and cutting out the shit that actually worked. That's what it feels like in modern gaming. It's like, oh, well, we just need to try and repackage the message in a different way. It's like, oh, well, they liked the core gameplay, but they didn't like the message in it. We gotta try and change the gameplay and keep the message. I don't get it. They just hate profit. They hate making money. They hate making something worth it.
None shall escape me.
And if you're gonna do it, then do it with your own thing. You know, do what fucking Dustborn did. Do what fucking Flintlock did. Do what Concord did. Granted, they're probably pretty derivative in some games. I mean, I'd hate to say it, give Dustborn any more credit than I kind of have with at least not taking an established IP and destroying it. But I think their gameplay is probably the most unique out of all of those games that I've seen. But I have no idea. It almost looks like a visual novel type thing to me. I don't know. I don't play those kind of games, so I'm probably fucking wrong with my description. Alright. I thought that would be a headshot. You guys are getting all pissy already?
I can reopen the treasure vault.
Fuck you. Boop.
Then wisely, you've got a real fight ahead.
Yeah, I really don't get what what they're thinking half the time with this shit.
Final
Like I
choice.
said, from what I understand, like
Enemies on the scope.
the gameplay, like the core gameplay for a lot, like for Outlaws, like aside from the bugs, it's like I guess pretty serviceable stealth gameplay. People just more or less have a problem with the bugs and like the just like coded Or what would it be? Just like kind of like the blanketed messaging. I have no idea if it's too blanketed though. I have no idea, but it's just like if you watch it, if you see the cutscenes, you'll know exactly what I'm talking
More
about.
Zeds
Like I
inbound.
say, I'm not. I can't. Like I'm not the most articulate person, so I apologize if I have like half explanations of my thoughts. It's just because that's kind of how much of my thoughts I guess render in, right? So I think he comes from over here. Yeah, yeah, okay, he is over there. I'm looking up because that's where he drops down from, like every other. This is why the nail gun is just because it just chews his arm or any of these guys. With Matriarch, it just like destroys. You just go after the cannon. And like, if you destroy the cannon for the Matriarch, it's so much easier. That's the biggest problem is the damn cannon. Because she can just melt your ass. See, I've only lost 1 point of armor so far. 10 points of armor lost. Bitch, that's it. Like the taste of these Robo Balls, bitch? Well, as always, if you stuck around this long, I really appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think below. It's kind of another, just like every one of my videos, just kind of like a ranty all over the place, whatever video. But that's kind of, I guess, my brand at this point. So it's on par. But anyway, consider subscribing to the channel, liking the video, commenting, share the video around, dislike the video if you dislike it. And as always, I really appreciate you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.